Yo, 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 yo. It's your big man back again with another live. So today we're just going to be talking about the challenges of being a traveler. Yeah, man, it's not an easy job, man. It's not as easy as being a security guard or working at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like you guys got it easy, telling you. Okay? Being a traveler is a lot more complicated. You got to apply for those visas. If the visa doesn't come through, that's a waste of money. There's no refund. You can spend like $200 on a visa and still you have to cross your fingers and be like, I hope it comes. And if it doesn't come, move on to the next country. So yeah, that's one of the challenges, man. It's hard. And now for me, the visa that I have for this country is coming to an end. It's coming to an end on the 7th of May. That's after next week. It's going to be a Tuesday or a Monday, something like that. So I have to find my next destination. My next destination is going to be Africa. I'm going back to Africa because I just got a message on WhatsApp from my grandma. You know, the way she was talking, the way she was feeling, she was not as energetic as I left her. So I'm just going to go back. My plans were to go to Vietnam. I already had my visa. But when my grandma called me, I realized I have to cancel all that bullshit for the Vietnam and Ho Chi Minh City. I had to put my fun on a pause. So now I have to go back to Uganda and go see my grandma. You know what I mean? She's suffering. She's getting older. And I think she wants me to be there. This is why she messaged me on WhatsApp. I was like, God damn, grandma. But I can't do anything about it. It is what it is. I had to cancel my flight. The good thing, the app that I use to book flights can allow you to cancel and give you a full refund. But the country or the government that you're going to will not give you a refund at all. I paid over $55 for the Vietnam visa. I was supposed to go there next week, but I'm not going to Vietnam anymore. I got to go to Africa. And for me to go to Africa, I had to book another visa. And the African visa is a little more expensive. It was about $150. You see? So I paid over $200 for two visas. Can you believe? Now I have to book $1,000 flight back to Africa. You know what I mean? But this is an emergency situation. I don't really mind. I gotta go see my grandma. She's kind of ill. When I spoke to my uncle, her son, he's talking about that she's getting blind. You know what I mean? She's talking a lot of nonsense. She's not steady in her head. I'm like, oh my God. The last time I saw her, she was great. She was taking a motorcycle by herself to church because she goes to church every Saturday. She's a Seventh-day Adventist, right? I was like, okay, she's good. So I can go out of this country and go visit other countries. But it's been less than a month. And now she's sick again. Oh my God. But this time I want to be there. I don't want to be out of the country while she's so sick, when I'm probably like, I think she thinks of me as the most successful person that she's ever met. Well, not really. My father is more successful than me. That's her. That's her son. My father is her son, and she has 8 kids. Right? I have an uncle. That's her son. I have at least 6 aunties. One of them lives in USA. The other one lives in England, and the other one lives in Netherlands. They're more successful than me, but I think she sees me as one of the guys. I don't. She talked to me instead of talking to everybody. Like she never talked to the person that lives in Netherlands. She never talked to the person that lives in USA. She sent me the message, and then she tried to FaceTime me. So I'm thinking, man, I gotta go see my grandma, y'all. I got to go, man, because that shit burned my heart. Damn, man. I've never really felt so bad. It's why I never went out yesterday. I was just in my bed, chilling, thinking. Damn, bro. It's hard being a traveler, you know what I mean? Because some money you gotta throw away. I know there's a lot of people out there who will never throw away $50 and not try to get a refund. But for me, man, I gotta go see my grandma, man. She's sick. I need to go back to Africa. Okay, so my Vietnam visa is not gonna work for me because I booked my ticket to go on the 4th of May. I was supposed to be there on the 4th of May. I was going to use a bus to go there, but I'm not going anymore. And you know, the Vietnamese government does not allow refunds. So for those who are just joining me, I'm just letting you know that I'm not going to Vietnam anymore. I got to go back to Uganda. Okay, I got to go see my grandma because she's very sick. She just messaged me on WhatsApp and she wants me to go back home. I think it's an emergency. The fact that she told me to come back, oh man, because the last time I saw her, she was strong. You know what I mean? She was taking a motorcycle by herself. She was going to church. So I'm like, man, grandma is good. You know, she's still good, man. I can travel. So I went to Thailand. But then yesterday I received a message. She's telling me, Tim, you got to come back. I need to see you before I pass away. I'm like, why are you talking like that, grandma? Huh? Why are you talking like that? I just booked my goddamn visa to Vietnam. I'm going to Vietnam for a month. She's like, Tim, but come see me. I need to give you some blessings. I'm like, oh my God. She's talking that doomsday kind of stuff, you know? So I felt really bad. I never went out last night, man. And yesterday I never went out at all. I never fucking wanted to do a live. I was feeling sick, bro. So I gotta go back to Africa. Okay? I just applied for my visa to go back to Uganda. And the Ugandan visa costs about $102 USD. So I'm gonna go see her. It has to be approved. They have to approve it. If they don't approve it, I'm just gonna fly there, bro. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn. It has to be approved. It only takes 2 days for them to approve it. But I applied for it last night. So hopefully by Wednesday, tomorrow, because right now it's Tuesday, 3 p.m. in Thailand. Tuesday, 3 p.m. So I don't know what time it is in the US. It's probably still early in the morning or it's still dark at night. I don't know. Right now it's in the afternoon in Thailand. So yeah, man, like things like this happen and I just have to get used to it. It's the first time it's happened to me because I'm a new traveler, okay? I'm brand new to the game. I started in February traveling, but I never thought I would ever have never thought that I have problems like this. It's not even a problem. It's an issue that I have to deal with. You know, grandma is sick. Like if you guys check out my video, when I went to the village out there in Uganda, she was good when I left. You know, we ate some food. We had a conversation for over 2 hours. And then I was like, oh man, grandma is good, man. I can book my next country. But now all of a sudden, less than a month, I have to go back to go see her. I hope she doesn't pass away because she's over 80 years old. She's over 80 years old, and I need to go see her. And she was sick. She is sick at the moment, you know? So these are types of challenges that you face when you travel, you know? Like you're going to get your visa denied, or you can get your visa, but then some other bullshit comes up, and then you cannot get a refund for the money you paid for that visa. You know what I mean? It's fucked. I tried to get the Vietnamese government. I went to their embassy. They're like, no, we cannot give out refunds, man. You can read it on the goddamn label. No refunds. I'm like, oh, fuck you guys, man. $55, man. Come on. I could do so much with that 55. But it is what it is. I let that go. And now, last night, I decided I applied for my East African visa. The East African visa can get you into 3 countries in East Africa: Rwanda, Uganda, and Kenya. Okay? So I have to go to Uganda first for 2 months, maybe even more. I'll probably just stay in Uganda for 3 months. And then after that, I'll figure it out. But damn, man. She said she has a will. She has a bunch of stuff that she has to give me, a bunch of documents. I'm like, God damn, why can't you give it to my dad? Because that's my dad's mom, right? And she has like 8 other children after my father. But she's putting the sole responsibility on me. So I'm thinking, you know what, man, if it's an emergency, I'm just going to go do it. So I booked my first ticket. I'm going to Uganda again. I spent over 2 months in Uganda, but I have to go back again. But it's okay. It's all right. You guys are going to figure it out when I get there. But as for now, these are the challenges that we have to face, man. We as travelers, okay? Especially if you're traveling on a budget. If you're balling on a budget, you know what I mean? Because I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet, but I have to stretch it, you know? I have to stretch the money. God damn, man. Grandma, why you gotta do me like this? Huh? Well, it's not even her fault. She's over 80 years old, man. She says she needs my help. Oh my God. But anyway, guys, this video is titled Challenges Faced by Travelers, man. Sometimes you gotta go back to family. Family is what it is, man. That's family. You gotta go back to your family, bro. I gotta go back to my home and see my grandma because she's ill. And she told me she has a will. Like, why are you telling me about this crap? That means you're telling me you're gonna die? When somebody says I have a will for you, that means they're gonna die. That's all that means. I'm like, yo, just relax. You're not gonna die. You're only 80 years old, man. I've seen so many 80-year-olds in America and Canada just chilling, you know, doing push-ups. You know, just chill, grandma. You're not gonna die. But anyway, man, it is what it is. I gotta go there, check her out. And then maybe I just move on to Vietnam. You know, Vietnam told me that I can extend, once that I've paid my visa fees, I can extend it. And that's a good thing. I just got to go back to the embassy and tell them that I have to go to East Africa first, and I'll be there maybe in October. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there for at least a month or two, maybe 3. Fuck, man. But yeah, man. Big up yourself. Ponderosa Bonanza. You're doing a great job with your vids. Thank you very much. I'm gonna post another video today. Okay. Once I finish this live, I'm gonna post another video. Don't worry. We do it big, man. We're gonna go out. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna post a bunch of girls. I'm not gonna post a bunch of booty. I'm not gonna post titties on my video. And I know that's what you guys want to see, right? But I have family that watches my channel, right? I have family that watches my channel. I don't want them to see me going crazy. You know what I mean? Like, just to please the Americans, freaking horny motherfuckers. All they want to do is see pornography. If you want to see some porn, just go watch some porn videos, man. Come on. I'm not going to post that shit on my channel. Okay? Yeah. So stop sending me those emails telling me, yo, Tim, you got to go out to Soy 6. You got to go out to Walking Street. Come on, man. I don't want to do that. There's so many channels from Bangkok. Yeah. Oh, Pattaya. There's so many channels that can show you that kind of stuff. I'm not going to show you that. Not on my channel, bro. You see? Because I have family that watches my channel. All right? Okay. So take it easy with the emails, all right? Like, it's great suggestions. Yeah, it's great suggestions. You're telling me you want me to get a tour guide, but I don't need no tour guide. Do you know how much a freaking tour guide costs? They're charging $50 per hour. $50 per hour, man, just to walk around Pattaya. Bro, I can walk around Pattaya alone and that's free. I don't need no tour guide. I can get lost in the middle of Pattaya City and still I have a GPS on my phone. So why would I get a tour guide charging me $60 per hour, $50 per hour just to show me around? I don't need that. Come on, man. Like, if you guys want to see them type of videos, it's not going to be on my channel. Because I told you on my, when I made that video from Kololo, that my videos are going to be slow and gradual. It's going to be organic. I'm not going to force it. If you want to watch my videos, you're going to watch them. If you don't, you can move on to the next channel, okay? There's no games over here. We're not trying to promote pornography on my channel, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, I see the girls every day, but I'm not gonna record them. I'm not gonna record them. If you can you can come to Thailand, yeah, Pattaya to be specific, and walk around Walking Street, Pattaya. There's 2 streets. There's Soy 6/1 and Soy 6 just alone. There's girls and then lady boys if you like them. They're everywhere, dressed in skimpy dresses, bro, showing their asses. They're showing their titties. If you want to see that, come and see it yourself. But I'm not going to videotape it and put it on my channel. So stop emailing me and asking me a bunch of bullshit questions. Okay? Because I have family that watches my channel. I have at least 5 members of my family. I don't want to taint my fucking channel because of some horny motherfuckers from the US. Okay? This is organic growth. You ever heard of that shit? Yeah. So please take it easy with them emails. If you want to see some shit, you want to see some ass, go watch porn. Because this is not a pornographic channel, bro. Telling you. Sick and tired of you motherfuckers, man. Every day. Oh, Tim, you gotta go show us the girls. You gotta show us the girls in the bikinis. I'm like, what? Sometimes I don't even reply. I just block because I don't need that shit in my life, man. See, it feels like, okay, yeah, 96% of the people who watch my channel are men. Yeah, I understand that. You guys are horny. Yeah, you want to jerk off. But bro, if you're sick and tired of your life, come to Thailand. There's so many girls. Okay, for one man, there's 6 girls. There's more girls than men in Thailand. So why don't you come out here and experience it yourself instead of asking me to post a bunch of nudes on my goddamn channel? What is it? It's not a fucking game. It's not a joke. Because this shit will hurt my channel in the future, man. All right? There's so many other channels. There's one called Asian Night. That dude is faceless. Okay? Faceless guy. All he does is show naked girls, freelancers, prostitutes. That's all it does. So subscribe to him and watch his channel. But you're not going to get that from me, bro. For me, the camera stays on my face. That's it. And I'm going to be very, very assertive with that. Okay? But anyway, man, I need to leave Asia. I'm going back to Africa because my grandma is sick. For those who are just joining, I'm leaving Asia and I'm going to Africa. I just applied for my visa last night and I'm pretty sure it's going to be approved by Wednesday, tomorrow. Because right now it's about 3:22 on a Tuesday, 3:22 in the afternoon. Yeah. So once I get that, I'm going back to Africa, take care of my grandma. I'm going to show her how, well, I'm going to show you guys how we live or how she lives. So maybe you guys can support her in some type of way. Okay? But man, I was supposed to go to Vietnam on the 5th of May. I was supposed to go to Vietnam for a month because my visa was approved and I had to take a bus from Bangkok all the way to Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City. But that's been canceled. I got to go back home. I got to go back home, y'all, because family comes first, man. Okay? My grandma has 8 kids. One of them is my father. My father told me, Tim, we need you back home. So yeah, I'm going back home. I want to see what the hell is going on. I just hope she's okay. I hope I can provide the type of help she needs. And if I can't, I just leave it to God, man. I'll just leave it to God because there's nothing else. I'm not Jesus Christ. I can't just touch her head and heals. Come on, man. I'm not gonna, bro. I feel like a mother fire right now, man. Because last night I was in my bed the whole day just wondering what the fuck is happening with my grandma. Because the last time I saw her, she was okay. She was good. She was irate, you know? She was taking a motorcycle by herself, yeah, all the way to church and back by herself. So I'm thinking, man, grandma is still strong. She got like maybe 10 more years left. But I was wrong. I was wrong, man. I left the I think she heard that I left the country. That's what my father was telling me. Like, oh, once mom heard that you left the country, that's when she started falling sick. I'm like, what? You can't put that on me. I've been away from the country for almost 20 freaking years. I arrive for like 2, maybe 1 month, and then I leave, and then she falls sick, and you're going to put that on me? But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it as a man, yo. It's my fault. Because she was so excited to see me. I gave her about 200,000 shillings. Okay. I bought her 3 chickens. and then I left without telling anybody. It's my fault. I understand. But what the fuck are they doing? How is it all on me, though? Damn, bro. It is what it is, man. There's nothing I can do. Everything you want is in the six. I've been in the six. I've lived in the six. If you're talking about Toronto, bro, I've made all my bread in Toronto. Okay? I've made all my bread in Toronto. The Toronto Stock Exchange. I bought all my crypto in Toronto. Okay, I made all my music in Toronto. I have over 3 albums. Well, I have 4 albums now on Spotify, iTunes, and then all the digital platforms that you can think of. So yeah, I know the six. I've been there, done that, but it was time for me to move on, you know? Toronto is a little bit stressful. You know, people getting stabbed on the subway. God damn, bro. It's time for me to leave. It felt like Armageddon in Toronto. If you're still in Toronto, I advise you to save your money, okay? And get your passport and visit the world, man. Explore the world. Go to South America, go to Asia, and then come to Africa. Trust me, Africa is the top-notch country. It's so much freedom. You can do whatever you like. Anything you want, you can do it. You want to start a business? Go ahead. You want to get a wife? Go ahead. You want to get some kids? Go ahead. You want to adopt some kids? Go ahead. Everything is there for you. Free. You know? It's not like out there in Canada where you gotta fill out a bunch of paperwork, even just to get a job. How many paperworks I filled out, man? But anyway, I had a steady job. I'm not gonna complain about Toronto. Toronto is the reason why I'm out here exploring the world. Thanks to Toronto, I'm out here doing my thing, you know. So yeah, I'm not gonna hate. I can't hate. But yeah, still, yeah, challenges of being a traveler. What else? There's so many challenges, man. The language. If you cannot speak the local language, you're screwed. Like I remember when I went to Kenya, I could not speak Swahili, and they're looking at me as a black man, like, yo, you can't speak Swahili. They're making fun of me. I'm like, yo, so what? What's wrong with not being able to speak Swahili? Are you guys mad or what? Because Kenya is a bilingual country. All right, their main language is freaking English, and then Swahili is a secondary language. Swahili has not been made official language yet, because the official language has been English since the 1960s. So these motherfuckers making fun of me like, oh, you can't speak Swahili, bitch. You can't speak English, you know. So there's one of the challenges. Even when I went to Uganda, I had to study. I had to study the local language. The local language is called Luganda. Studied that shit a little bit. I was on YouTube, learning how to say how are you, how to negotiate. But I finally got it. You know, there's a few challenges that I had to face before I went to Uganda, because I knew it's going to be worse than Kenya, because the Kenyans are a little more westernized. But Ugandans, oh man, those guys are Africans, they're typical Africans. They don't give a fuck about the Western people, man. They don't want you there. They'll ask you a bunch of questions at the airport, especially for me, because I have a Canadian passport. They almost did not let me in. They wanted me to bribe them for me to get in. I'm like, God damn, guys, look at me, man. Look at me. My father is a Ugandan. We don't care. You have a Canadian passport. Okay. So that's when I shut up and just let them do their thing. Once you keep quiet, you don't say a word, they'll just be like, man, just let this motherfucker in. But if you argue with them, they love to argue. Especially at the freaking airport, the immigration officers. You don't want to argue with those guys, man. because they love to argue. So just shut up, answer directly, say yes, no, but do not complete your sentences. Then they'll be like, you know what, man, this guy could just let him in, let him in. That's what happened to me because I thought I could argue, like it was some type of liberal country. I thought it was like Canada where you can just argue your way in. Hell no. The more you argue, the more resistance you face. Right. So I'm like, you know what, man, just do your thing. If you don't want to let me in, I'll stay in the airport until I book my next flight. That's what I was thinking in my head. I never said it out loud. But anyway, so I booked my visa to go back to Uganda for another 3 months. I'm going to be there from May, June until July. But I'll probably extend it for another maybe 6 months. Because, my grandma is sick, man. And she's talking about wills. She's talking about land. She's talking about death. I'm like, God damn, grandma, why are you talking like this? I was just about to go to Saigon. Okay, I was supposed to go to Hanoi. But all those plans are being canceled, man. Been canceled, finished, finito. It's not happening no more. My days in Asia are numbered until next week. Once my visa is approved for East Africa, I'm booking my flight and I'm outie. I'm hoping by 4th of May, next week, gone. Right now, I'm still in Pattaya. I'm still in Pattaya City. And I'm going to go out. I'm going to buy some shoes. I'm going to post a video of what I'm buying. Don't worry about that. I'm going to go to some place called Pattaya Night Bazaar. So it's a market where they sell secondhand goods. You know what I mean? Like duplicate Jordans, duplicate Air Force Ones, things like that. But I don't care how duplicate they are. Because I know if I go to Africa, they're going to be like, yo, are those original? It'll be fresh to death. I bought like 2 pairs. 2 pairs of Jordans, man. For like 120 baht each. Because out here we're balling on a budget. I just spent $1,000. Yeah. I'm going to spend $1,000 on a flight ticket back to Africa. I thought I was done with Africa for at least the next 4 years, but I guess I have to go back to Africa. I have to. Thanks to my grandma. Grandma, yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home because I don't want to be an asshole, be like one of those stupid, spoiled kids who ignore their grandma's message. My grandma called me last night, man. She's like, Tim, I'm sick. I need to see you before I die. That's what she said. I'm like, motherfucker. Why would you put that on me? My grandma has 8 kids. And she called her grandson. Oh my God. Anyway, it is what it is, man. I'm not a little boy. I'm the big man right here. I take care of business. So I'm going to go back home, see her, see what she's talking about. I just hope when I get there, she's still healthy. Okay? Yeah, man. Because my grandfather, her husband, died in 2020. He died of a stroke. He was about 91. And right now, she's like 85, I think. She's above her 80s. And I missed my grandfather's funeral because I was out there in Canada busting my ass, man. And I missed the funeral. I missed everything about him. I hadn't seen him for almost 15 years, bro. And she's like, you know what, Tim, if you miss this opportunity, it's going to haunt you. She was talking all that bullshit to me, man. I'm like, I do not want to get that curse on my head, bro. Like, once you put that curse on you, it stays. So, bro, it's worth at least $1,000 for me to go back home. Okay. And you guys, I urge you to go see your grandma, go see your grandpa, go see your mother. Okay. Hug her, hold her. Because my mother died. My mom died and I wasn't there. I had to attend the funeral. I was across the country. I was in Yellowknife and my mom died in Toronto. I could not get off work. I couldn't go see her in the hospital, man. I couldn't. And that shit still haunts me, man. Every day of my life still haunts me. I just had to attend the funeral. But that shit is whack because she called me. She's like, Tim, I'm in bed. I'm sick. I talked to my boss. My boss could not let me out. It's like, Tim, we need you, blah, blah, blah. I was in Yellowknife. If you guys know Yellowknife, Canada, that's where I was, man. My boss could not let me off. I couldn't see her in her deathbed. So now my grandma is calling me and I'm free. I'm free. I have no boss. Where's my boss? Fuck you. I have no boss. So that means it's up to me. And I don't want that kind of karma. I don't want to think about it because I'm still thinking about right now, every day of my life, I'm still thinking about my mom. I don't want to think about my grandma. I just want to rip it off like a band-aid, bro. Be like, you know what, grandma, I'm here. I paid over $1,000 to come see you. I'm here, grandma. Give her a big fat hug. Be like, yo, grandma, I love you. Okay? And I ain't going nowhere until the funeral is done. Well, I'm not pretty sure she's gonna die, but the way she put it on the phone message, it's like she's gonna die soon. I'm like, God damn. That's a whole lot of weight to carry, man. It's a whole lot of weight to carry for a dude like me, man, because I still have so many countries to go to. I'm the aeroplane poppy. I need to go around the world, but I have to go back to Africa and take care of business. Yeah, man, because that's what men do. And if you're watching this video, you have never seen your grandma for over a month, you haven't seen your mother in a month, you gotta go see your mother, bro. Because that's the person who birthed you. Forget about the beef you have with her. Forget about the enemy ship. Just go and see her. Give her a big fat hug, man. Be a man for once in your life. Okay? Because for me, when my mom died, I was still a little boy. I did not care about anything by myself, man. So now I learned my lesson. If your family is sick, you take care of them. The best you can do is see them. You don't have to give them gifts. Just see them. See how they're doing. You know what I mean? You're goddamn right. If you don't like my message, it's up to you. You ain't got to watch my video. But I'm telling you the truth, man. That shit will haunt you in your dreams. Okay? If you have a mother and she's sick, you have a grandma, you have a father is sick, or you never seen in the last month or 2 months, you got to do it today before it's too late. Because time and tide waits for nobody. Telling you, man. So next week, I'm flying back to Africa on the 4th. I already booked my ticket. I'm just waiting for my visa to arrive. It takes at least 3 days. I applied for my visa last night. So hopefully by tomorrow, because right now it's about 3:30 on a Tuesday in Thailand. So by tomorrow, Wednesday, 3:30 in the afternoon, I'll have my visa. Good thing I already booked my ticket. So my next video, well, I'm posting a video today, but for next week, I'm going to start posting videos for Africa again. Yeah. So, Flavio. Yo, Flavio, I am upset, man, because I already booked my ticket like 3 weeks ago to go Vietnam. Okay, I booked my ticket. I booked a visa. But the good thing, my ticket to Vietnam is refundable. I got the money back. But my $55 I paid for the visa is non-refundable. And that's still hurting me, man. Yeah. But anyway, guys, my 40 minutes is done. I will see you guys on the next live, okay? I need to get out of here. I'm gonna go to Pattaya City. I'm gonna buy some shirts, buy shoes. I'm going to the Pattaya Night Bazaar where everything is just secondhand. I'm gonna get me some nice shoes, man, so I can go home and represent. All right, guys, peace out. Please subscribe, like the video, and tell your friends to tell a friend to subscribe to my channel. Okay, we're on the road to 500 subscribers. Okay, thank you very much for watching. It's been your boy Tim, the aeroplane poppy. Bye bye.